Welcome to another episode of TC's Anything Goes. Today we'll be swapping out this faulty USB charger to a new one that supports the audio input USB as well. Alright, not sure why it says iPhone 7, but yeah, this is meant for Mitsubishi and it should fit perfectly into this mount here. Alright, so I've taken it out. As you can see, it has two things. One for the charging. This is a 2.1 amp charger, not a quick charge, and this is for the audio. Alright, on the wiring side there's a positive, negative, and one USB port over here. So why am I doing this? Why am I swapping this out? Because this is faulty. This is originally a 2.1 amp USB charger and a voltmeter that is not very accurate. It's always showing 12, 13, 12, 13. Even when I measure the voltage on the battery, it's actually at 14. When the car engine has started, it's still showing as 13. So this is not very accurate, but yeah, it's faulty anyway, so let's swap that out. Alright, to remove this panel below the steering column, there's only two screws, one over here and one over here. Alright, so once you have taken those two out, just pull it out. Okay, once you have pulled it out, then you will have access to this light doesn't really stick very well, so I'll have to fix that later. Okay, so once you have taken that out, there's three screws at the back here, so you might want to disconnect all these connectors first. Okay. So once you have taken that out, there's three screws holding a white color bracket here. So you can see the screws, remove the screws, and you will have it out. So what you need to do is you need to get a flat head screwdriver and then just slightly poke it in, and this should come out by itself. Okay, just slightly jam it in and you should be able to take it out. Yep. That figure is broken. Alright, so we'll be replacing that with a new one. Alright, it's as simple as just clipping it back in only. Okay, that's all. It's in. And then we will not put this back yet. Let's do the wiring, alright? Okay, so wiring is the boring part. I will skip this and I'll explain to you how I route the wires. Alright, so the wiring is done. So for the USB, it's routed over here. I'm not sure if you can see that. Alright, it's over here and you connect to the player. So the routing is actually above the steering column, coming back down. Let's see if I can get it for you. Alright, from here it goes in, then comes out over here. And for the power, it goes through the same channel, but it goes down here and it's connected to my centralized ground and positive. The positive is actually pulled from the 12 volt. Alright, so now that is done, it's time to put everything back and have a test. Alright, so while assembling the thing, slight change of plan. I don't want long wires around, so for the power to the USB, I've actually tapped into the switch, the zombie switch that I installed in the previous project. Alright, so negative is to the black and then positive I'm taking from the power line, which is actually connected to the 12 volt over here. If you guys watch that video, you know that I pull a 12 volt from here to here. So I'm tapping into that, so the wires are much shorter and I managed to trim off quite a bit of wires from there. Alright, so yep, let's continue with the installation. Alright, so there we have it, done. Okay, as you can see, there's a blue and red light. Red is for the audio, it will come on and off for the initial boot up. Alright, that's because the radio is still starting up, but yep, these two works now. Excellent, excellent. And zombie likes. Yeah, zombie likes. Yeah, zombie likes. Ooh, zombie likes. Zombie likes. Okay, so let's talk a bit about the cost of this project. It's about 20 over ringgit, so that's about $5 for this port, and the rest is just minor installation, so it doesn't take much time as well. So overall I spent about 15 minutes just installing this. Quite simple, one positive, one negative, and one USB. That's it. Alright, anybody can do this. So alright, it fits perfectly. Just in case you're wondering, it fits perfectly here. Okay, so as usual, if you like this video, hit the like button. If you dislike it, you can always hit that button, but leave us a comment on how we can improve further. Alright, and while I'm signing out, please hit the subscribe button, cause every subscription counts. Till next time, see ya!